It's been about 2 months since I seeded some TurfMend in the front yard over where I was dealing with some Poa trivialis, and I decided to glyphosate it up. And it dawned on me I had completely forgot about letting you guys know how it went. It's been 2 months. It was a little slow going because of cooler soil temperatures and not so great weather, but it's coming really well, and I wanted to show you how it was doing. So hold on just a minute. So a few months ago, TurfMend decided to send me a bag to kind of try out, and the whole point of TurfMend is like patch repair, small spot repair, stuff like that, whether it be like dog spots or just little bare spots you have for whatever reason in your lawn. Let me give you a quick example. Something like this, where dogs will do damage. I mean, they're dogs, that's what happens. But that's kind of what TurfMend's intended for, is to fix little spots like that. But I decided I want to push it. I wanted to see what TurfMend can really do, and I kind of put this stuff out in the not ideal time of year. The soil temperatures were like lower 50s. I put it in a spot that does not get hardly any sun, has very poor drainage. I've been battling things like nutsedge and Poa trivialis in that spot because of that, and I really wanted to push it, see what it can do. I'm sure you're going to see a few videos on TurfMend out and about. It's great for patch repair. That's what I entirely intended to use it for. But I decided, let's see what it can really do. So, if you saw my video back in April, I had seeded this area with about 35-pound bag that I had, and it was very slow going. The soil temperatures never really came up. It took quite a while. The area doesn't get much sun, maybe 2 hours a day of sunlight, which didn't help it. But about 6 weeks later, it looks a whole lot better. I'm highly impressed. Check this out. As you can see, it has come in very, very well. I'm highly impressed with it. Now, this stuff here, I did not seed very well because I have full intentions of tearing these pavers up and cementing a sidewalk, so I didn't go too crazy along the edges. And there were a couple 3 spots, maybe more, that I didn't do a very good job filling in where I had glyphosated versus where I didn't, and I still needed to just kind of touch that up. I've been waiting for the weather to change. And then I have another spot over here where Brutus decided to run through it and slip and slide in it and do a little bit of damage, but nothing I can't fix. Not a big deal, it's just grass. But this stuff turned out absolutely wonderful. I mean, for the bad situation I put it in, it turned out great. Another spot, if you remember from my update video, when I actually seeded this, right about here, you can kind of still see a little bit of a distinct line right there. So this is perennial ryegrass that I had left over from overseeding last fall, and from here this way is all the TurfMend. And the TurfMend just did absolutely fantastic. Highly, highly impressed. Now, I've been struggling with a little bit of fungus like everybody else across the country. And as you can see, I still have some of these spots where I didn't seam it in very well. But I'm going to fix it. And I can't say enough. This TurfMend, I was a little skeptical at first, and especially when it didn't germinate as quick as I anticipated, and we quickly figured out it was because of the low soil temperatures, nothing to do with product I was using, and it turned out pretty darn good. I would definitely recommend TurfMend for fixing, little things like this, again, where the dogs kind of tear things up, and it would work perfect. So as you can see, this stuff turned out pretty darn well. The sun's kind of come out. I've had several days of rain here in the northwest. If you guys are interested in TurfMend, I'll leave a link in the description down below to their website. You can get a hold of them. They now have several different blends, different types of grass, cool season grasses. I believe they have a Bermuda blend as well. Feel free to contact them. They're great people. They've been really helpful with me through this whole process when I had some doubts about why it wasn't germinating, and together we figured it out. So they've been really good people. Um, really excited to this stuff. I'm definitely going to use it again in the future, especially because I have 2 dogs here at the house and they tend to tear things up, so it'll work out perfect. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon so you get notifications. Hit the like button if you like what you see. Any questions, feel free to comment below. I'm sure TurfMend's watching. They'll answer what I can't. And we'll see you in the next video.